And we're back with part 7 of Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle 3. And we're moving on to another section. This time we're going from the hall to the basement. Not really sure who'd put a basement after a hall, but maybe it's just a secret passage. Anyway, here in the basement you get different music, of course. The different enemies are going to be Pepe Le Pew, who's going to be the side-to-side enemy. Wile E. Coyote is going to be the direct chaser. And instead of a shooter, you're actually going to get the ghost, who teleports from, or on occasion. I mean, you'll be seeing plenty of it as we go on. But with this first level, it's actually fairly simple. It's another really small level, and all you have to do really is just beat the enemies to the spot, and they also give you a gun to work with, just in case you need it. But really, all I have to do is just quickly move around and get all the keys. I mean, this first level is fairly simple, like all the other ones. Well, and here I'm just trying to get fancy and kill Wile E. Coyote, but I think he somehow got away. So what I have to do is just somehow, and then to my surprise, I find Wile E. Coyote there. So all I have to do is just get these last two once since the coyote left. And onto the exit. So that was fairly quick. But yeah, like I said before, with the basement, you're going to be seeing bigger levels. These are going to be ones that use a lot more warps, and they use a lot more pipes, actually. Which would make sense, because obviously with a basement you need a lot of plumbing. And with the pipes, it can actually get really confusing down the road. And I mean, you'll be seeing plenty of that in the later videos. Since I actually finished recording the footage. I mean, I still have to record my commentary over it. But you will see that when that day comes. Anyway, here there are going to be also some, or a lot of, I don't really know what you call those. I guess holes that you have to fall down. And then you have to use those in order to, get to some of the keys. And it can be really difficult because they're going to be, like right there are 3 enemies stacked up in that one hole I need to get to. And right here I just need for Wile E. Coyote to follow me. And as you just saw, the ghost teleported, just in case you need it. And here is me being really stupid with bombs. And you'll see, right here the ghost followed me down and I'm trapped, so couldn't do anything about that one, except be less stupid with my bombs, which I am in this one. And yeah, here was me spending about 10 seconds just wondering where Pepe Le Pew was gonna go. Because with those side patrolling enemies, they actually don't fall into, or they do not fall into those, tiny holes. And here I cannot get into the pipe for whatever odd reason. Yeah, no, there's actually a lot of feel in these, basement levels. And you will be seeing plenty of that. And here I still can't get into the pipe. But yeah, all I have to do here is, just get to the top. And the best way to get to the top is to take these 2 pipes. And right here I'm just seeing if I'm going the right way. Because you do have to go backwards, or you do have to go away from the exit and then take the pipe down to get to that last key. But now that that's out of the way, let's just finally make it to the exit. But yeah, with these basement levels, they start introducing ropes, and eventually they're going to be all the other gimmicks you know and love from before, such as switches, and you already saw the up panels. Fortunately, in this stage, you do get plenty of weapons to work with. I mean, not just this stage, but actually in the entire basement as a whole. And right here, all I'm doing is just taking all the keys as I can get them, because in these early stages it's pretty easy that you can just improvise and make sure you get everything, because with Wile E. Coyotes, they just like Daffy Duck and Sylvester before them, they're always chasing you and they're always on the move. So you can't really rest easy at any point, as long as they're still around. And right here, all I need to do is just sweep the remainder of the area by going left and then going back down. Alright, here I'm just seeing if the ghost is gonna get in my way, because he might. And I think I already showed the ghost teleporting, but I think he does it here again. And let's see, has this happened? Nah, I guess not. And what makes the ghost kind of difficult to deal with is that sometimes he can teleport and start guarding some of the narrow ledges that you need to go through, as well as some of the doors you need to get. And in my opinion, they're a lot more annoying, or sometimes they're a lot more annoying than the shooting guys, and sometimes they're not. It just really depends on what kind of mood they're in. Anyway, here we are at stage 34, where they actually have some keys out in the open. So here you have to use the switches, as usual. And with the switches, I actually learned the hard way that you can't flip the switches while enemies are on there. And I actually tried to do that here, and I failed miserably, because the game doesn't let me. So here I just have to run the heck away. And then I get it right that time. And fortunately I do have plenty of guns to work with. And yeah, I can just use those to get the coyotes out, since I really don't have to worry about Pepe Le Pew anymore. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I don't really have to do that. Well, I guess I did. But yeah, all I'm doing here is just clearing out everything. And the coyotes can be a bit of a problem when they pull down at the bottom. But fortunately they decided to take the pipe back up for some reason. And with that just made this whole thing a lot easier, because now they're all the way back up there. And see, there's going to be a warp that I'm going to need to take, and to do so, I'm actually going to have to take this up panel, just as soon as I get done getting the shield. And the good news about this section is they do give you plenty of shields to work with. And it's actually this one and the last section where you do get plenty of shields. So you've really got nothing to worry about in terms of getting away from enemies. Well, I mean, you still have plenty to worry about, because the last levels actually do get a lot harder, but at least they do give you enough weaponry to work with. I mean, it isn't like the first one. And on to the last level for today. And with this one, you're actually, with the way I do this, I go to the left and try and circle my way back in. And the way I'm going to do that is just take the pipe, go all the way left, and then take the path that is provided. And right here, yeah, I'm just getting more keys. And right here, there is actually going to be a coyote waiting for me. I do try and give him the slip, but then I forget that I didn't go up the ladder all the way. So I ended up dying. So take two. At least I got it right that time, so now it's actually going to be a lot easier to elude the coyote. It's actually going to be a lot easier to get things done here, because that's really the only place where you can get tripped up in this stage. And also, if the coyote follows you up the pipe and corners you like that, then that could be another place where you can run into trouble. And right here I'm just trying to remember where to go. And that flashing, or that carrot's actually an invincibility potion. Alright, here I'm just trying to find more enemies to kill, and turns out I can't. So really all I have to do is just sweep the remainder of the area, take out, or just go through the rest of the doors, because the rest of the doors should be keys. And yeah, that's really it for this level. Pretty simple. I mean, the next levels actually do get a lot harder, and you will see in the next parts. And we're almost done here, so all I have to do is just get this one. And then take the up panel to get to the ropes, and then use the ropes to get to the warp. And since I'm feeling kind of sadistic, I just decided to leave a little present for Pepe. So with that, I will see you in part 8.